Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back to the weekly Monday Motivation Podcast, No More Excuses. I am your host, Sandi Ballard, the Badass Business Coach. Thanks for being here, for listening, for sharing this podcast with others and videocast now. It's kind of been a habit for 300 and how many ever weeks to say video or to say podcast, and now video. So thank you to shout out to, and it's Call Me 22 Umair in Pakistan, for listening and watching and sharing my podcast. He said he always does on Instagram. So I appreciate you. And wow, all the way from Pakistan. Cool. Thank you. And for those of you, if you have not told me where you're from or where you are listening, all that good stuff, please message me, direct message me wherever you are catching this, and let me know who you are. So I appreciate it. Thank you. Probably hear a little bit of groovy music in the back at our pool again, and might be an occasional little kiddo scream, but that's okay. It's just people living life, right? So this week is going to be a little bit about, besides getting that hair out of my face, refocusing. We are mid-October, and we've got, about 10 weeks left in the year, and we really have to look at what we're doing. I know I keep harping on and preaching, and I tend to get on my soapboxes about staying focused, staying motivated to achieve your goals, but really digging deeper to what you can do. And I'm talking about refocusing because after last week's birthday FUNtivities for myself and the man Candy, I really didn't work much from about Wednesday afternoon until now. So getting back into the swing of things, getting through all my sea of emails. That's why this is a little later today, because I had a ridiculous amount of emails, and I need to learn how. If you have any tips, please message me. I got a lot of junk and a lot of things I need to unsubscribe from. But yes, that was a little crazy to go through. Make sure I had responded to everybody or anybody that needed to, that emailed me last week. So yes, refocusing, and I've already recommitted and set my intentions for the week. What about you? Yes, and personally, professionally, getting back into the swing of things and really digging down and saying, okay, let's do this. Yes, I know some people have had holidays, fall breaks for kids, things like that. That is taking their time and their focus away, but also it gives you that time to re-energize and mentally maybe take a break, because we have been working our asses off this year. Because yes, this year has still been different, interesting, crazy. Interest rates, economy, the market. I have some financial advisor clients and friends, and they're just like, I don't know. I don't know what's going on. And, it's just kind of, they're doing their best to stay up with everything to help their clients. But mentally, sometimes you just need a break. So if you can hear that, that little kid is having a blast. So anyway, good for them, right? Because that's something we lose. I'm glad that little boy did that, because that is something we lose. Not that we need to go walk around screaming, but just to have fun, right? And that's what that break, that's what a couple days off last week helped me do, and some of you with fall break, and even spending time with your family and friends and children. Children are family, for the holidays, and just taking the time to mentally refocus and make sure you're ready to dig deep and finish the year strong. And I don't know, for some of you who follow me on social media, I'm doing my 6-week to success program again. 6 weeks, 30-minute calls. You set the day and time. It's all individual. Thought about doing a group, but for this one, it's so focused. I just want to do 30-minute laser focused coaching sessions starting by November 1st. So if you're interested, message me, find me. The link is everywhere. And or check out my website, badassbusiness.coach. Find it there. Just find me. I want to help people refocus, including myself. So for the next 6 weeks, what will you do? What will you focus on? What will really help you move towards your big goal, maybe a smaller goal? Just for me, it's finishing up a goal that I hadn't quite got to, and I'm doing one personal and one professional. And for those of you who've listened quite often, you've heard me talk about health and wellness, and how much I love food and wine, and the fact that my knee, and I haven't gotten to where I wanted to be physically. Um, and it's always good to stay sharp mentally. So what I'm doing on that is really I set up my app, my fitness page, or it's my fitness app, my Fitness Pal app. I'll get that right. I'll get that there. And getting back into relogging my calories, making sure my workouts are on point, and getting into and giving myself grace with my knee and not pushing so then I can't run for 3 or 4 days or maybe even all week. We did a lot of walking on Saturday and there was some hills. And so, just my calf is tight, my ankle doesn't want to work. And so, shit just happens, right? So giving myself some grace and doing things differently so I can make sure I stay healthy. And then I also, for the mental aspect, I do have a video, I guess, manifestation or video vision board. And so I'm doing that mentally to stay on top of things every day and tying in some quick reading to stay on top of things as well mentally, keep my brain going. And then for the business, I just wrote down on my intentions sheet, I'm going to do the work for the publicist sent me, submit at least 3 speaking proposals this week. And looking at my cheat sheet here, I have an app, but it's been focused on my women's group. And I'm thinking about changing it because there is a community, there's an opportunity to connect and communicate and support each other. So I'm toying with, do I open that up to all of you podcast listeners? So it would be more of the No More Excuses podcast app. And it would have some of the challenges on there. You could go right to the app to get access to the videos, the weekly Monday Motivation podcasts and videos and all that. So if you're interested in that, let me know. Again, email me, sandy@sandyballard.com. And those are the things I need and want to do to help finish the year strong. I've heard from some of my clients the same sort of thing, health and wellness, with the holidays, with the fall breaks, with things getting back to normal where people are out and about more and having birthday parties and weddings and celebrating. They're wanting to get back on track health-wise, and just everything's more mobile now. And again, I should say, so getting back on track physically, and then that will also help you mentally. But if you haven't, I had a client on Friday, and if you're watching, you know who you are, because I kept asking her, "What are you doing for you for self-care?" And it was like yard work and this project and that project, and I said, "What are you doing for you personally?" And she just kept not answering the question. And then I have it in my notes. I think she said something about having someone come out to look at her husband's man cave cabinets. And I go, how is that helping you? Although sometimes having your husband's man caves up to date and so they go there can help you. But what was she going to do for her? So she finally stopped and thought through it and gave me her answers. But again, taking that time for you. And those are all the things that are going to help you mentally and physically get healthy, whether that means lose weight or not. If that means physically doing something that you haven't done before or not. So it doesn't always have to be running like me, where I'm just ridiculously obsessed with it, my stupid ass knee. But how can I just be the healthiest version of me? So how can you be the healthiest version of you? Could be reading. It could be just taking me time. Binging Netflix, watching a new series, whatever it is, making sure it's time for you to rejuvenate. All right. And then work wise, what do you have set up to finish the year strong? So I just set my intentions for the week, and those are 3 things I'm going to do actually every week, at least for the next month. And then we'll see how that goes. But every week I will check to see, did I do that? And if so, what was the result? Because that's the biggest thing. We really want to hold on to the result of our actions, because the result of achieving a goal, the result of, if a goal is to increase your sales, well, what's the result of that? Is it making enough money, paying off debt, just living a healthier, happier, joyful life, what is the result you desire? That's part of what I was visualizing for myself with my vision board, just watching through, and it's the results of the actions I'm taking. And those are the things we really have to hold on to, okay? Because that's what keeps you jazzed and excited and ready to get up and do it again every day, right? As I say, and I know you, some of you and my friends, especially you, Tiff, you love to laugh when I post this, that passion is what keeps you up at night and it's what gets you out of bed in the morning. And it's for the passion for what you do. All right? Yes. So, what is it that you're so passionate about, that you're so excited about doing, that you'll commit, you'll set your intentions, you'll commit to doing something daily, weekly for the rest of the year to help you finish the year strong? Again, I'd love to hear from you, Sandi at sandiballard.com. Direct message me wherever you're finding this, comment, and reach out. If you want to join the 6 weeks for success, it's $60 a week and a discount if you pay for all 6 weeks ahead of time. So think about that. How can I help you? Or what can you do for you to invest in you to help you finish the year strong? All right. Again, look forward to hearing from you. I look forward to helping you achieve the best life and realize your badassness so you will do more, be more, and achieve more. Cheers.